Hello there. Nice slice here, coming at you from the Great White North in beautiful British Columbia, Canada. Today we're going to be looking at a limited edition buck knife. This is the 124 Frontiersman. The limited edition, the E I believe stands for ebony because this is the ebony handled one. And this is a limited edition for the 2021. But as we can see, this one was manufactured on Valentine's Day of 2022. That must be special for knife lovers. So let's have a look in the box, shall we? Buck Edge of a Legend, as they put on all their new Pro Series boxes. Now, I have had this knife out of the box, but this is how it looked when I opened it. I just received this knife yesterday. And I was very glad to see that they put a little extra protection over the handle for shipping. It's a very large knife. I've been wanting a buck 124 for some time. They are not an inexpensive knife. This one is no exception. Let's have a look at the sheath first. As always, a good quality leather sheath from Buck. It's riveted and stitched. The Buck logo stamped into the leather. Fold over snap. Nice belt loop on the back, riveted as well. And the model number 124 stamped into the back as well. This sheath is made in the USA. A lot of their sheaths in this style are made in Mexico, but this one is made in the US. Once again, a very quality sheath for Buck. Now, let's have a look at the knife. You see the tang stamp. I do have some fingerprints on there. I did use this to cut a couple of things yesterday. This knife is razor sharp. Maybe I'll get a cloth and just wipe that down. Bear with me. As you can see, like I said earlier, this is the 2021 limited edition. This big straight back Bowie blade. Beautiful hollow grind by Buck. A little bit of a swedge here at the tip. Aluminum guard. And this, like I said, is the ebony wood handle. I just love how that looks. Different colors shot through the wood. Dark blacks to grays to rich browns. Just looks fantastic. I was hoping to take it out in the sunshine and take a little video this morning, but in beautiful British Columbia this morning, there's no sunshine where I'm at. It's a dark gray morning. You can see this is a full tang. Here's the tang stamp. I did purchase this from a vendor that I frequently buy things from, and they just had a few of these left on their shelf, and this one was deeply discounted. They asked that we not tell the price that they sold it to me for, but let's just say I paid nowhere near full retail for this. If you watch my channel, you know that I don't like to pay full price for many knives that I own. But let's compare it to some other bucks that I have in my collection, shall we? First, let's stack it up against the 102 Woodsman. As you can see, dramatic difference there. I'll just put this right at the top. Then we have the 119. Again, the 124 makes the 119 look like the 119 makes the 102 look. And here we have the General. It is, if we went from pommel to tip, the General may have an 1/8 of an inch on the Frontiersman, but still, as you can see, the Frontiersman is the king of the forest there. Sorry, king of the wild frontier, shall we say. It is a very tall blade, 1.5 inches tall. Let's just see the thickness of the spine as it compares to the General. Fairly similar there. I think these are somewhere in the neighborhood of 1/8 of an inch. The handle is well shaped. It is quite a large handle, beefy handle. It does fit well in my hand. As the finger grooves. Buck does such a good job on their handles. There is a lot of retail left. Real estate, I should say, left on this handle. The full grip. But the pommel does hook nicely and give you some good retention if you were using this to chop. You can swing that with confidence that it's not going to fly out of your hand. I did bring some other knives to compare it to as well, to show that a big knife needs a big handle. So we have my Ontario Ranger Night Stalker 4, and that is a big handled knife. And that, as you can see, is almost a full 1/4 inch blade stock on that one. And they also brought my RTAC 2, which is a very, very large knife. But it also has a large handle because, as I just said, a large knife needs a large handle. There's no getting around that. I just wanted to demonstrate the difference between the straight back Bowie and the more classic clip point Bowie blade style that everyone usually associates with the Bowie knife. This is my Marine Raider Bowie by OKC, also a very comfortable handle. Much different materials involved in that one. And my Kissing Crane Bowie, also a clip point. So as you can see, dramatic differences each style. This is a straight handle, comfortable in its own way, but it will fly out of your hand if you're not careful. The OKC is one of my favorites. This is a big beast of a knife. It's heavy. The Buck 124. Let's just look at that one more time, shall we? Beautiful job by the Buck factory. Putting an edge on this knife is razor sharp. As you can see, the hollow grind is fantastic. Buck always does an excellent job on their hollow grinds. This one is exceptional. And another better look at that ebony. You know, the standard model is black micarta. I have seen I believe, a rosewood version on a review done by Knives Survival. He has owned one of these quite some time, and his has the rosewood handle, if I'm not mistaken. I also watched a review by the world's smallest truck stop on his Buck 124, and I've watched that many times. I always enjoy watching his videos, and I have much respect for my fellow reviewers. I always appreciate their opinions. Helps me learn more, do a better job of my own reviews. So here we have the Buck 124 Frontiersman 2021 limited edition, the ebony handle. There you have it.